for everyone to come join. Make sure that you have something you can use as a block, because we're going to be doing half moons, probably going to be our biggest posture that we might need a block for. So have something handy in case you need it. And we're going to start in a standing position at the top of your mat. And find a full anatomical position. So ground your feet down towards the ground, palms are going to be facing outward. And take a minute here just to allow yourself to feel grounded. Maybe notice the weight between the toes and the heels. Maybe take a minute to close your eyes. Maybe soften your gaze. Allow the skin on your face to be nice and soft. Shoulders nice and soft away from the ears. Heart very open. Nape of your neck nice and long. Spine stacked one vertebrae and vertebrae. Maybe take a moment here, set an intention for your practice. Maybe grab a word or phrase. Maybe today it's no fear. Since right now it seems like we're living in a world with a little bit of chaos. And just allow you to let go and be very present to right now. Slowly bring your awareness to the breath. Let's take a nice, slow inhale for 4. And try to equal it out with your exhalation. Nice exhale for 4. Another nice slow inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale your arms over the head. Allow the gaze to go slightly up. Exhale, take the hands down by your side. Inhale, take the arms back up. Gaze goes up. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale the arms up. As we exhale this time, cactus those arms up. Maybe find a slight back bend. Nice wide collarbones. Open up that heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Uttanasana. Inhale, find a half lift, long spine. Ardha. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, roll all the way up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale the arms over the head. Gaze goes up. Exhale, cactus those arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward. Hinge at the hips. Beautiful. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up, gaze goes up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge at the hips, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Long spine, gaze goes forward. Exhale, plant your hands on the ground. We're going to slowly step it all the way back, finding a plank position. If this is too much, you can always take your knees to the ground, but we're going to take a couple breaths here, just warming up our core. Inhale. And our next exhale, slowly move back into our first downward facing dog. Nice and slow. Since it's our first time here, maybe bend the knees, walking it out. Creating space in the hamstrings, space in the calves. Maybe find a little extra movement in the hips. Really taking your heart towards the tops of your thighs. You don't want to be dumping into your wrist bones. Beautiful. Gaze towards the navel. Take a nice inhale here. On your exhale, hinge all the way forward. Find that high plank posture. Beautiful. Let's take it all the way back, downward facing dog. Kind of like a pendulum. This is a nice warm up for the wrist. Inhale, come forward. Beautiful. Exhale, take it back. Inhale forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. One more time. Come all the way forward. Find that nice high plank posture. Pausing here. Slowly allow the knees to come to the ground. Finding a tabletop. A little bit of a spinal warm up. Inhale here. Find cow. Wide collarbones. Gaze goes forward. Dropping the abdomen. Exhale, cat. Pushing through the hands. Round, round, round spine. Gaze to the navel. Inhale. Back to cow. Good. Exhale to cat. Follow your own breath to movement. Back to cow. Back to cat. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Pausing, finding that neutral spine. Let's go ahead and take that right arm, extend it out. Left leg's gonna come back. Super flex the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, take it back out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Right hand comes down. Left knee comes down. We're gonna switch sides. Left arm extends. Right leg goes up and back. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, beautiful. Left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Tuck those toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Slowly take the hands, walk them all the way back to meet the feet. Take a nice deep bend in the knees if you need to. We're going to find ragdoll. So allow the torso to hang over the top of the thighs. Grab opposite elbows. Maybe find a sway side to side. Shake your head yes, nod it no. Just allowing tension to flow out from the neck and the lateral side bodies, releasing the hands. We're going to slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to inhale, the arms are going to go up. Pausing here, grab that right wrist, exhale, lean over to that left side. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Walk the hands out forward. Finding the plank. Walk the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, take the right leg, step it all the way back. Allow the right knee to come to the ground, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, the arms are going to go up, gaze goes up. Nice, stretch the hip flexors. Exhale, hands come down. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips, follow the breath. Inhale. Exhale, left leg steps back. Left knee comes to the ground. Anjaneyasana on your inhale. Nice, slow stretch, small back bend. Hands come back down. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise. 2 rounds of sun A. Finishing up our warm-up. Exhale, forward fold. Flow straight through. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant those hands. You can step or hop it back depending on if you're feeling warm enough or not. Beautiful. Go through your vinyasa of choice. You can always lower to the ground and take cobra or chaturanga and upward facing dog. Let's take 2 more breaths in our downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Another big breath in. And a big breath out. On your inhale, come to your toes. Exhale, step or hop it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, flow straight through. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Another big breath in. And a big breath out. On your next inhale, come to your toes. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. Exhale, Uttanasana. Flow straight through. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop it back. Go through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Find a 3-legged dog, toes rise. Step that right foot forward. Back heel's going to come to the ground. You're going to find warrior 1. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come to the ground. Go through your vinyasa of choice. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Exhale, step that left leg forward. Warrior one on your inhale. Exhale, close it close. Go through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a nice big breath in and a big breath out. Beautiful. We begin part of our flow today. So inhale, take that right leg up and back. Toes are going to rise by your three-legged dog. On your exhale, take your knee to your nose, round through the spine, gaze to navel. Inhale, send it back out. Exhale, step that right leg forward. Left knee comes to the ground. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. On your exhale, hips go back, Ardha Hanuman. We're going to straighten that right leg, flex the toes, grab some blocks if you need them. Inhale, then into that right leg back to Anjane. Beautiful. Exhale, back to Ardha Hanuman. Hips go back, flex the toes. Inhale, back to Anjane. Exhale, left hand's going to come to the ground. Tuck that back toe, allow that knee to lift. Inhale, that right arm's going to come up. We're going to find a twist. Gaze is going to come up to the right. Gaze goes up to the right fingertips. Exhale, right hand comes down. Walk it over, find Skandasana towards the back of your mat. A little bit of bend here, flex those right toes. Walk it back to the front of the mat. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa of choice. Meeting back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, the left leg is going to come up and back. Toes are going to rise. Exhale, knee comes to the nose, round and around the spine. Inhale, send it back out. Exhale, step that left leg forward. That right knee is going to come to the ground. Inhale, find Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Hips go back, flex the left toes. Grab blocks if you need it. Then back into that left leg, Anjane. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, right hand comes to the ground. Tuck that back toe. That knee lifts, left arm lifts. Gaze goes up. Beautiful, nice twist. Left hand comes down, walk it over. Skandasana towards the back of your mat. Flex those left toes. Beautiful, take it back to the front of the mat. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa of choice. Meeting in downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath in and a big breath out. We'll be building onto our flow. So inhale, right leg goes up and back, toes rise. Exhale, knee to the nose, round and around through the spine, cheetah. Inhale, send it back out. Exhale, step that right leg forward. Left knee comes to the ground. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. You know where we're going. Inhale, back to Anjane. Follow your breath. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, left hand comes to the ground. Tuck that back toe so that knee lifts. Inhale, that right arm comes up. Gaze goes up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Walk it over. Skandasana. Beautiful. Big movement here. Grab that block if you need to. We're finding half moon. It's our first balance, so you can do very slowly even if you need to. Left leg's going to come up and back. Super flex the toes. Nice open hip posture. Work on getting the gaze up towards the fingertips. Like I said, grab a block if you need to. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, allow that leg to come to the ground. Inhale, back up, crescent warrior. So that back heel now is lifted. That right knee is over the ankle. Inhale. Exhale. Airplane those arms out, reaching towards the back of the room. And allow that left knee to come back to the ground. Inhale, back up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale. Left hand's going to come to the ground, supported half moon. So just kick behind you. That right arm is going to come up, super flex those toes. Gaze goes up towards the fingertips. Beautiful. Allow those right toes to come to the ground. We're going to find a lateral stretch. Left arm's going to come up. Gaze is kind of going to come up. Exhale. Take the hands towards the top of the mat. Left leg's going to come up and back. Beautiful. Exhale. Cheetah. Knees going to come in and send it back out. Exhale. Step that left leg forward. Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Hips up and back, straighten that leg. Inhale, back to Anjane. Right back to our flow. Exhale, Anjane. Or sorry, Ardha. Inhale, Anjane. Beautiful. Exhale, find that twist. Gaze is gonna go up. Gorgeous. Skandasana. Take it down, walk it over. Beautiful. Big movement here. Grab that block if you need to. Find that half moon on the opposite side. Gorgeous. Nice open hip posture. No floppy ankles. So super flex or super point toes. Always flex because it helps kind of bring that hip point to the side. Nice open hip posture. Gaze is going to come up. Beautiful. Exhale. Slowly land that back leg. Inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, airplane those arms. Super, super charge. Beautiful. Right knee comes to the ground. Inhale, bring it up, Anjane. Exhale, right hand comes to the ground. Left leg's going to come back and have that supported half moon. Beautiful. Super flex those toes. On your next exhale, allow the toes to come to the ground. Find that lateral side body stretch. That right arm's going to come up and over. Beautiful. Sorry, you can't see me. Exhale, bring your hands to the top of that. Allow the right arm to go up and back. Find that three-legged dog. Beautiful. Exhale, knee comes into your nose. Round, round, round. Inhale, send it back out. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjane. Beautiful. Exhale, find that twist. Tuck that back toe so that knee lifts. Gaze goes up. Beautiful. Close that posture. Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Super flex the toes. Grab that block if you need it. Find that half moon pose. Come back to the top of the mat. Super flex the toes. Left leg's up and back. Goal is to get the gaze up towards the fingertips. So continue to stay with the breath. Beautiful. Close the posture. Slowly land those toes behind you. Inhale it up, crescent warrior. Beautiful. Exhale, super, super airplane those arms. Supercharged energy in the fingertips. Left knee comes to the ground. Inhale, bring it back up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, left hand comes to the ground, supported half moon. Super flex those toes. Gaze is going to come up towards those fingertips. Beautiful. Allow those right toes to come to the ground. Left arm's going to come up and over. Find that lateral side body stretch. Beautiful. Close the posture. Hands are going to come towards the top of the mat. Left leg goes up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round, round, round. Inhale, send that out. Little ab here. Exhale, take that knee to the tricep. Get it tap. Beautiful, send it back out. Exhale, find the fallen triangle. So the leg's going to go across the body. Right arm's going to come up, gaze goes up. Close the pose. Take that leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that leg forward. That knee's going to come to the ground. Anjaneyasana on your inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, Ardha. Inhale. Exhale, find that twist. Tuck that back toe. Allow that knee to lift. Gaze goes up. Beautiful. Close the posture. Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Beautiful. Grab that block if you need it. Come all the way back to the top, half moon. Gorgeous. Right leg's up and back. Super, super, super flex those toes. If you want a little ab, you're more than welcome to reach around. See if you can grab the back here just a couple breaths. Gaze is going to come up. This is a challenge, I know. Stick with it. Stay with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release the foot if you have it. Slowly step it back. Inhale, bring it up, crescent warrior. Exhale, airplane those arms, super, super energy towards the back of the fingers. Imagine if I were to come behind you and pull your hands back. Nice wide collarbones, shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful. Allow that right knee to come to the ground. Inhale, bring it back up, Anjaneyasana. beautiful. Exhale, drop those back toes, find that lateral side body stretch. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, close the pose, right elbows up and back. Beautiful. Exhale, knee to nose, round, round, round. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, take it to the tricep, good as that. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, fallen triangle, good. Take that leg across the body. Extend the arm up, gaze is going to come up, maybe hover. Exhale, close the pose. Leg goes up and back. Exhale, step forward. Anjaneyasana on your inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Hips up and back. Inhale, Anjaneya. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Find that twist. Tuck the back toes so the knee lifts, gaze goes up. Think about lifting that back kneecap. It will actually take that hamstring a little bit higher. Sometimes we have a habit of dumping in that back leg and not keeping it super straight. Beautiful. Close that posture. Skandasana all the way to the back. Super flex those right toes. Beautiful. Grab that block if you need to. We're going to find our balance and posture. Take it to the top of the mat. Find your half-moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Slowly take your gaze towards the fingertips. Maybe if you grabbed your foot or the last time to add a little bit of balance, maybe you go back there again. We like to try and challenge ourselves on both sides and stay as equal as possible. Stay with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release the foot. Step it all the way back. Crescent warriors on your inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Airplane those arms. Super, super energy. Imagine if I came behind you and pulled your back. That's how much those shoulders are away from your ears. Beautiful. Slowly allow that left knee to come to the ground. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Beautiful. Exhale, find that supported half-moon. That right leg goes up and back. Keep it nice and high. Super flex. You should feel this in your glute. Work on the gaze going up. It's just a little bit of a different balance. Inhale. On your exhale, allow the right toes to come to the ground. Left arm's going to come up and over. Grab that nice lateral side body stretch. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. This time, step back, just find plank posture. And we're going to go through our vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath in and a big breath out. Another big breath in and a big breath out. So let's inhale, take that right leg up and back, find three-legged dog. On your exhale, let's step it forward, find lizard. Getting nice and warm, we're going to get a little bit more into those hips. So you can figure out where you'd like to be in this posture. If your forearms can come to the ground and that feels comfortable, you can. We did a lot of stretching through the hip flexors, so you might have a little bit more mobility. Maybe you have a full Hanumans in your practice and you would like to go there. This gives you an opportunity, but your choice. Always say, I'm just a guide and your body is your teacher, so always listen to what it says telling you to do. Beautiful. Slowly take your right hand and left hand to the mat. If it's down, tuck that back toe. If you have it down, so the knee lifts. And we're going to walk it over, find a nice wide-legged forward fold to the center of the mat. You can feel free to explore whatever variation of this inversion you would like to. This is a shorter class than normal. Usually I get a lot of inversion play time, so make this part of your time. If you have a headstand in your practice and you would like to be playful, this is your opportunity to be playful. We'll have another opportunity to come back here once we come back to our other side. But I just want to make sure that since the time is not as long, that you make sure to get in your playfulness. Inhale, let's walk the hands forward, find a flat back, long spine. And on your exhale, we're going to spin it around towards the back of the room, and you instantly should be a lizard on the other side. Again, find some time here, get into those hips. I know I keep all my stress in my hips, so this is where I need to be sometimes. Maybe take your forearms to the mat if you need to, or maybe you allow the back knee to come to the ground. Just kind of depends on on where you're at in your practice today. There's no right or wrong. Beautiful. If your forearms are down, take your right hand and left hand to the mat. Tuck that back toe so the back knee lifts if it's down. Let's come right back to our wide-legged forward fold. Again, we'll take a couple of breaths here. Figure out where you would like to play. Be mindful that this posture, the weight is in the toes. So if you find yourself dumping into the heels, maybe trust yourself a little bit more to lean forward towards the toes. Beautiful. Maybe you interlace the hands behind your back, open up the chest and heart. And make sure you continue to breathe. Beautiful. Releasing the hands if you have them. Inhale, walk forward, find a flat back, long spine. And exhale, take it all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, take that right leg up and back. Find three-legged dog. And on your exhale, we're going to find pigeon on the side. So sit it all the way down. Big takeaway here. If you can see, that knee is towards the outside of the hip. So you want to stay nice and straight through the spine, and if you allow the knee to come more towards the navel, it's actually going to add a spinal twist. So inhale here, maybe you find a lot of length and arms reach towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, find sleepy pigeon. Let's take it all the way towards the ground and see if we can allow the heart to come down. If this is too much on your knees, you can take figure four on your back as your alternative. And if you have a block and you need it, sometimes just placing it under that hip relieves some of that tension if this is too intense in the hips. And we'll just take a couple breaths here. Maybe finding softness in the jaw, maybe finding softness in the face. Beautiful. Slowly walking up. Take your right hand, left hand to the mat. Tuck that back toe so the back knee lifts. Inhale. Take that right leg all the way up and back. Find three-legged dog. Bend the knee. Open up the hip here. Give yourself some ankle circles, maybe some nice big hip circles. Nice counter stretch. And then allow the right toes to meet the left down on the mat. We're going to switch sides. Left leg goes up and back. And on your exhale, land pigeon on the side. Beautiful. Nestle in, same rules apply. Make sure that that knee's on the outside of the hip. Inhale, maybe roll through the torso. Reach up to the ceiling, take the gaze up. Exhale, sleepy pigeon. Take it all the way down to the mat. And take a moment to find softness and stillness. If this bothers your knee, figure four on your back is your alternative. And give yourself permission to quiet your mind. Slowly walk it up. Take your right hand, left hand to the mat. Tuck that back toe so that knee lifts. Take that right leg all the way up the back. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Nice ankle circles, nice hip circles. Beautiful counter stretch. And then allow those toes to come back down, downward facing dog. Inhale, hinge forward, find that plank. And then exhale, we're going to lower all the way to the ground. And we're going to roll over onto our backs, do a little bit of back bending before we close our practice. Always like to make sure we're well-rounded on all fronts here. So you're going to make sure your feet are close enough that you can tickle the backs of your heels. Beautiful. Really nestle those shoulder blades under. It's going to give you a lot of leverage. On your next inhale, pushing into the feet, take your pelvis up towards the ceiling. You can interlace the hands behind your back. It will help kind of nestle those shoulder blades under a little bit more, or you can grab the side of your mat if you don't have that availability, your choice. Beautiful. If you're feeling super sturdy, you can you does not require, but you can shift the weight to the right toes and take your left toes up towards the ceiling. Let's just draw 3 circles in the sky here. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Take those left toes down. Again, not required, but you can shift the weight to the left toes. Take the right toes up. Just add a little bit more core there. 3 circles in the sky. And then slowly allow those toes to come to the ground. Beautiful. Pretend you have a balloon between your knees. Let's squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those inner thighs together. And then release. Another squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. One more time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those inner thighs together. And then release. And very slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. We're going to uncoil the spine to the mat. Allow the sacrum to be the last to hit. When we get there, take the soles of the feet together. Knees are going to go wide. Find Supta Baddha. Maybe find one hand to your heart, one hand to your navel. Take a moment here just to reset, reconnect the breath to the heart, to the body. And find some stillness. Notice your breath pattern. We're going to set up for one more bridge. If Urdhva Dandasana is in your practice, you have availability to go there if you'd like. Your hands would go beside your ears. And because this is a big back bend, I always say be super cautious. Always. You can come to the crown, maybe pause and push through. If not, set right back up to where we were to our bridge we were a minute ago. And pushing into the feet, you can take your pelvis up. Beautiful. Whatever posture you decided to take, if you would like to explore, you can shift the weight maybe to the left toes and allow the right toes to lift. 3 circles in the sky. Beautiful. Bring it down. Switching sides. Lift that leg up. 3 circles. Beautiful. Take it back down. Pretending you have a balloon between the knees, we're going to pop it, squeeze the inner thighs together, and release. One more time, squeeze. And we're slowly going to come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Your choice, you can take the soles of the feet together, knees wide, or you can take your knees together and your feet wide. Find what's going to be restorative to your lumbar spine. Just take a moment to gather your breath. Maybe you take whatever hand is on your navel to your heart or vice versa. And take a moment here to soften, to reconnect with the body. Slowly allowing your left leg to go long. We're going to take our right knee in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around the leg. Give it a nice hug towards your torso. Maybe a little rock side to side. If you have the availability or if you have a strap, peace fingers are going to go to the big toe. And we're going to extend that leg long. Left hand's going to go to the top of the left thigh or hip point. Reminds it to stay nice and grounded there. Take a nice inhale. And exhale. We're going to open that leg out to the right side. Allow the gaze to move over to the left side. Just allowing gravity to be a nice catalyst in the stretch. Taking a bend into that extended knees, release the toes. Allow the left foot to come up towards the mat. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. Just as you can imagine sitting cross-legged in the chair. Let's allow our hips to go slightly to the right side. And our knees are going to fall to the left. Gaze is going to come over the right shoulder. Finding a nice, supine twist. And just take a moment to release. Maybe noticing the softness in the fingertips. Softness in the jaw. And we're going to slowly take the knees back and towards the center, square out the hips. Switching sides, take your right leg long, left knee comes in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around the shin, give it a nice hug towards your torso. Maybe a little rock here, side to side. Little movement in that hip socket. If you have the availability, or grab a strap, these fingers go to the big toe. Extend that left leg long. Right hand goes to the top of the right thigh or hip point, reminds it to stay grounded. Take a nice inhale here. On your exhale, open it up towards that left side. Allow the gaze to go over the right shoulder. Just allowing gravity to be your friend. Taking a bend in that extended knee, release the toes. You're gonna allow the right foot to come to the mat. Cross those legs like you're sitting in a chair, hips go to the left, knees fall to the right. Gaze goes over that left shoulder. Finding a nice supine twist. All the way from your sacrum, all the way up to the cervical spine. And take a moment to find some softness here, maybe noticing softness in the fingertips. Finding that connection with the breath. Slowly bringing your knees back in towards the center. Squaring out the hips. We're going to take both knees in towards your chest. We're going to grab the knuckles of our feet. Find happy baby pose. Find a nice little rock side to side. Maybe straighten the right leg or the left. Finding a little bit of playfulness in this posture. And slowly releasing the feet. Take both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shin. Take your forehead towards your knees. Give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe take a moment to tell yourself, I love you, self. We're going to slowly release, allow the legs long, and find Shavasana. Arms are going to be out by your side. Palms are up. And just give your brain permission to settle at the back of your skull. Allow the skin on your face to be nice and soft. Maybe allow the tongue to fall into the back of your throat. Hollow in the throat, soft. Find a softening of the shoulders. All the way down to the fingertips. A release and softening of your heart center. Softening in the abdomen. Softening in the hips. A release of the tops of the thighs. kneecaps, shins, tops of your feet, all the way out through the toes. Slowly begin to bring the awareness to the breath that's in the body. Not necessarily changing anything quite yet. Just an observance, maybe of the subtle move in your abdomen when the diaphragm expands. Small rise in the chest. Maybe the warmth of the breath that's in the nostrils. Take a moment of gratitude that the body breathes with very little intervention from our conscious mind. In our next breath, we're going to take a nice purposeful breath. Allow the belly to expand, allow the chest to rise, fill it up, and we're going to softly sigh it all the way out. In our next breath, let's take the largest breath we've taken all week. Allow the belly to expand, allow the chest to rise. Let's fill it all the way to the tippy tops of the clavicles. When you get there, let's hold it, take an extra sip in, and slowly release it all the way out. Maybe releasing a lot we've been holding onto this week. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Whenever you're ready, we're going to slowly roll to either your right or your left side. Before pushing through to a nice comfortable seat. To the top of your mat. Maybe cross the legs. Find your sit bones nice and sturdy underneath you. Stack one vertebrae all the way up, nice and tall like we were at the beginning of class. Nape of your neck nice and long, crown reaching towards the ceiling. Shoulders nice, away from the ears. Maybe palms up to receive or palms down to retain. And we're going to take a moment just to settle into your own breath pattern. In yoga, one of the first yamanas I really dove into and learned was himsa, which means no harm. So maybe that becomes your focus for the week. While we are all social distancing to not harm our neighbor, keep that in the forefront, and also be kind to yourself. On your next inhale the arms over the head. Allow the gaze to go slightly up towards the fingertips. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Maybe give yourself a nice bow. The light in me delights in the light, the love, and the teacher in every one of you, and I'm honored to be part of your journey. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week.